Hi everyone, it's Sandhya. I'm here today with the Moonology Oracle deck, doing a reading on November 11th, 2020. So it's 11/11/2020. We have the 528 Love and Miracles tone playing in the background, and I will be playing the Black Zentube today. And for you to know that the 11/11 portal is here today, and it's about mastery, self-mastery, and moving from the 3D into the 5D with your own personal space. And so we can master to another level on the 11/11, the next step of what we're going to bring in for our personal paths. And you can let go of that which you no longer wish to have and write down what it is you wish to create in your life. Not so much manifestation, because that will happen, but the mastery of what it is you want to master in that environment. People are always into manifestation, and just wanting everything right away, but this is your soul mastery. So it's your own personal mastery. And it's about you doing the work. You have to do the work. Otherwise, what is there to master? Oh, great one. Take away my pain. It's about you going in through all your traumas and being willing to surrender, let go, and embrace. Bring peace to it. Forgive it. Let it go. And then level up to the next mastery. It's funny how last night I wasn't really able to sleep. And I think I've told you guys before that I've stepped off my grieving path with my dad. And I realized what was coming up for me was not necessarily my dad, but my mother. There's still some issues with her death because, and how do I know that? Well, my father has come into my dreams. My grandmother on my father's side has come into my dreams to actually let me know that they are where they're supposed to be. And I know that my mother and father are standing together, but truthfully, my mother has never come in my dreams yet. So I think there's some forgiveness that needs to happen there, and being able to let that go. And I think I did last night, because she's just come into my vision in the now. I see her here before me, which is very interesting. That feels good. So I'm still trying to get a card to come out here. Good morning, Marsha. I did see your comment. I'll be pulling a Moonology card for you as well after I pull the group card. So let's see what is there. So I think for my own mastery, my life is showing me that forgiveness is the key. And I practiced forgiveness, and I surrendered everything around my mother's death. All the events prior to her going to the facility that she was at, the home she was at. Everything around the interview that I had been going to, that I had gone to and found out that I needed to instead go back to Cleveland. And I couldn't get out until 5 p.m. that evening. And I was stuck at the airport for a flight, a connecting flight. I finally arrived in Cleveland at, close to 12 p.m. 12 a.m. And she went at like around 9. I was waiting on a plane. Wow. I can hear her calling me by my nickname, getting mad at me. Why do you think like that? All right, come on, card. Come on out here. Come on, come on, come on. All right, I got a card. So, the card that came up for the group is the confidence is your key to success, and it is the new moon in Leo card. So we are actually having a new moon on Sunday. Interesting. New moon in Leo. Hold on, let me open this up. Yes, here we go. So this card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Attune to the moon, make time to have fun. Additional meanings for this card: it's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it. You've turned someone's head. So this is interesting because it gives a little bit more here, and in the booklet it says the teaching. Leo is the sign of big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Interesting card to receive. Now, here we go, Marcia. Connect with me, and we'll pull your card. I've got a couple of new decks. I got a new Starseed deck, and forget what the other deck was. So I got 3 new decks: the Moonology deck, the Starseed deck, and I think the other one is Sirius Oracle deck. Because if you didn't know, now you do. And I'm not going to say anything further on that one. Come on, Marsha, connect with me. What's going on here? For some reason, I'm feeling really tired today. And I have to go out to the pharmacy. And nothing's coming. Let me just shuffle like a Las Vegas shuffle, and let's see if it clears the energy in the card. Constance! Wow, cool. I got you here too. Nice. I love it. Okay. Happy 11/11, Constance. That's cool. I know I'm trying to pull this card for Marcia, but I think I'll pull a card for you too, Constance. I don't know, I feel like pulling cards today. And I also have to put on to my site a new event for the November card pull, the free card pull event. So it'll be next week. I think I'll do it on Thursday next week. Maybe we'll try a different hour, like 3 o'clock. Let's be totally different, right? Wow. Marcia, connect with me. I'm not getting anything for you yet. Okay. So funny, I got 2 cards for you. Okay. So you received the waning moon. What do you need to release? Okay. And the next card is conclusions are within reach. A full moon eclipse. Ooh, these are pretty cards. So these are yours, Marcia, and I'm going to read them out loud. Very, very interesting. So, waning moon. Let me see. Moon phase cards. Waxing, ascending. New moon cards. It's not going to be under new moon cards. Full moon. Special moon cards. New moon eclipse. I'm looking for the wing. Okay, here's. Well, both of your cards are falling under special moon cards. Just so you know that, Marcia. So I'm going to read the waning moon since that came up first. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Attuned to the moon, it's safe to let go and move on. Additional meanings for this card. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Soon you will see what lies ahead. The teaching, so this is the teaching around it. At the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look at the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase. So hunker down and start the regeneration process. And we are actually in the fall and winter phase. So I don't know. This is kind of quirky. It's funny. Okay. So the full moon eclipse card. Oh, I'm looking at the new moon eclipse card. Sorry. Full moon eclipse card. Here we go. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, the door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. Whatever you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So we are in the 1111 portal, so maybe you can let all of this go. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it may be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but releases it so you can move on. Attune to the moon. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Additional meanings for this card. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Cede control and let events unfold. So let go of controlling anything. The teaching. Full moons are nearly always about climaxes and very often about conclusions. Full moon eclipses are the same, but on steroids. A full moon eclipse can be hard to handle because it portends change, something many of us are uncomfortable with. But change is a part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of that fact. Full moon eclipses can also give us a glimpse into what Carl Jung called the shadow self. Work with your darkness. So it's all about, for you right now, releasing and moving and seeing that you need to let go of something. Okay, Constance. And let me know, Marcia, if that works for you. The buzz on the feed is the 528 Solfeggio tone, Constance, just so you know. So, like, work with me now and bring in your energy so I can pull for you. It's bringing you up to a higher frequency, the 528 frequency, to bring in love and miracles this day. And why not? On the 1111 with mastery, self-mastery, soul mastery, why not bring in a lot more love for yourself? Have I hit the mark, Marcia? I see all those symbols, but I'm wondering if I've hit the mark. Let me know. Or you might want to say what you're letting go of, just putting the intention down so it can be removed in this portal. Because I opened the door at this portal this morning in my apartment. And so we are working in the portal that I opened for the 1111 in my apartment. Okay, what is it today? Constance, work with me. Send me your energy. I can't get a card for you. Now I'm sounding like I'm whining. Why is it so hard today? And we're 20 minutes in. So you also as well have a reading, but I'm gonna, oh gosh, let's just, I'm not sure. Pull the card that needs to come out. Constance, work with me. All right, this is it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. My gosh. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. Surrender to the divine, full moon. Okay, so now it's saying nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. So let me read these 4 things out for you. Okay, so for the third quarter moon, third quarter moon, adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card almost comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you that what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. Attuned to the moon, I am reevaluating this situation. Additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing you issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forwards. The teaching. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at the new moon. It is a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, this teaching is to release and to trust. So that's adjustments are required, the third moon. The next one is the gibbous moon, which is you're very close to achieving your goals. Gibbous moon. So here we go. Gibbous moon. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you are certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense. So Don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That is not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Attuned to the moon. I know that I'm on the right track. Additional meanings for this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It is a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. The teaching. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounding. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. Interesting. The next card is Surrender to the Divine, the full moon. So let me read you what the full moon says. So this says, the very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you have pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attuned to the moon. I'm getting the answers I need. Additional meanings for this card. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The teaching. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon, and pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. And now, the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So let's look and see if I get, it's not in the basic cycle. So I think it's going to be in the special cards. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. Attuned to the moon, I know that the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings for this card. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. The teaching. In astrology, there are three so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests that there's opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. So that's a lot, but it seems to be all about staying the course, and being aware of what's happening around you, and releasing and letting go, and bringing in good things. So let me know how that reads, Constance. Is that part of your situation of what's happening for you? Just let me know. Hi, Denise. Good to see you. So now, since we're already half an hour into this, 31 minutes into it, I am going to take you through some sound so we can be in the portal of the 1111 and work on moving into new energy and letting go of that which wants to be released. So it'll give you some help with that. And just want to put these away as a little bit of housekeeping. So here we go now. So for those of you who are staying, please lean back and start relaxing and deep breathing and saying yes to me, holding space for you, and to also work with your energy with the sound. Say yes and allow that to be if you're staying in the space, because then even more will upgrade and release. And I want you to keep taking deep breaths and connecting with Source, Mother Earth, and your higher self in your heart, bringing in all your teams of gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters, your elemental teams, your sound, vibration, frequency, light, and energy teams, your divine spirit council, your starseed family teams, and your galactic teams. Bring them all in to surround you in your space, feeling their energy of love, light, guidance, support, and thriving energy all around you, supporting you, loving you, sending you light. And for now, I will step out of the room for a second. For those of you who are not staying for the sound, meaning those of you who are driving and operating heavy machinery, please do not listen to the sound until you're in a safe place or parked to the side of the road, because you shouldn't engage with this until you're in a safe place, because it will put you in a meditative state with the sound harmonics. If you have a pacemaker, please do not listen to the sound, because this will adjust your pacemaker. If you are currently pregnant and still in your 9 months or any phase of your 9 months, please check in with your doctors and your own intuition and see what it tells you. I would advise you to work on your creation for the 9 months necessary to create your magnificent, beautiful baby. And after you've given birth, come back into sound and releasing and letting go and vibing up to the next level of you, it's always good to concentrate on the creation that you're working on. And since this is a baby is a 9-month creation, it's best to concentrate on that for 9 months. So please know that all the videos are here and available to you once you come back to sound, and they'll all be on YouTube, in the Facebook. All my lives are going to be available on Facebook and also on Instagram. So just know that they're always going to be there. I won't pull them down. It'll be social media that actually pulls it down if they're going to pull it down. All right, and now I'm entering back into the room, and hopefully you all are now in a very relaxed state, still deep breathing, and just knowing that the 1111 portal is open, and you can choose to work in that portal or not. And here we go. say thank you to Source. We say thank you to Mother Earth. We say thank you to our higher selves. We say thank you to all our teams of gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters, carol, fairies, tree people, mermaids, dolphins, dragons, your light teams, your energy teams, your sound teams, vibration teams, frequency teams, your divine spirit councils, your starseed family teams, and your galactic teams. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. We integrate all of these beneficial upgrades and beautiful intentions throughout our whole day, in all levels of our awareness, for the highest good of all, in safety, harmony, prosperity, and bliss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jai Bhavangi. Amen. So be it, and so it is. And now this is your time to connect in the portal and allow your wishes and dreams and what you're letting go of. And we start coming back into our bodies by wiggling our fingers and our toes. We can put our feet back on the ground, keep wiggling your fingers. Slowly sit up and turn and move for ease and comfort. Slowly to provide some comfort and ease from the stiffness that may be in your shoulders, your lower back, your neck. Slowly move and allow for ease and comfort to come in. Taking some deep breaths. and slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. So, hoping and wishing you guys an excellent 11/11. Make it brilliant, make it yours, and do what it is you need to do. And just wishing you an inspirational day to be at peace with self and know that you're mastering yourself and moving into the 5D and mastering that path and opening up to peace in the quietness of the day and just looking for ease and grace through today. That's what I always ask for, is ease and grace to get through all the wonderful, brilliant awarenesses that are coming in into the flow of energy to you and from you and around you. And wishing you all a wonderful day. I will say all of my energy back to me, all of your energy back to you. We are in our sacred spaces and places in time and dimensions, and we are disconnected. I am sovereign in my energy, and you are sovereign in yours. And have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And just a reminder that this weekend I won't be doing daily lives. I'll be at my sister's house. So it's Diwali, and the new moon is on Sunday. So just taking some time out to be with family. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.